Hello, good day, everyone. I hope you can hear me. I hope you can hear me. So going back to my screen, I'm sure you can see my screen. I want to welcome you to the third class of this Corel. Of course, I want to appreciate every one of you that are joining. You keep on encouraging me. Actually, I know we are going there and now we are moving forward. Things that start like this, I know it will grow, it will surely grow. So let's keep it up. So what we're actually doing is to teach ourselves on training graphics, how to use Corel Draw to design, and then in the first class we're able to design this. We duplicated this. I'm sure you can see this. So that is what we did in our first class. It may look a bit complicated, but we had to do it so that you know what we are doing here and what we are going to be doing. So in the second class, we designed this. This is the original one. We actually duplicated this, and then this is what we designed. Somebody will say, I don't know how to use this, I don't know how to use that. How will I be able to design this? If you follow us step by step, you will be able to do this. You'll be able to do this. Sorry, somebody is starting it or something. Okay, so you'll be able to do this. So now, this is what we did the last time, and this is the duplicate what we designed. This is another one. I gave you an assignment that I should do this one. I hope you submitted it on the platform. You can forward it to me directly if you have done it, because there is no way you can claim to know graphics if you don't know how to design. There is no way. You can't just claim it. So that is why we are doing one or two things, designing one or two things, in order to know the function of each of these tools. This is the environment of Corel Draw. I already explained some of these tools and some of these menus to you some times ago, and I'd like you to understand that this toolbar here and the left hand side, they are very, very important. They are the most important, because these are the tools that we are going to be used to do the design. Sorry. Sorry, somebody's starting. Okay, so now, and each of these two, the function of each of these two will depend on the property that display here. This is the paper, this is the property bar. This property bar depends on these two. So that means any tool I select will determine what will display on the property bar. So now, let's continue. I want us to design this one also. I explained to you the other time that graphics is a combination of text and object. And if you are not hearing me, let me know. You can just raise your hand. I think I will know. Then I'm very sure you are hearing me. Graphics is the combination of text and object. Please, designing of this thing is very, very paramount. Designing of these small things. If you don't know how to design small things, there is no way you will understand the basic. You may be able to design big things, but you won't understand the basic. Look, let me just explain to you. Nowadays, graphics is as simple as anything, because there are some templates that you can easily download and you edit it, and you can easily display it and say, wow, look at my work. But you need to know these basic things, even if you will want to do that. You understand? You need to know the basic things if you want to do that. So now, I'll be doing this one now, and the reason why I will be doing, there is the front and back. That's the front, there is the back. So I'll be doing this one, and I want us to do the front and back together. And then I know one of the things that may be major challenge is this curve here, and we are going to do everything now. So since we are actually replicating a particular job done, easy for us. It will be very, very easy for us. So now, the first thing is to get the size of what we are doing. Don't forget, this is a business card. This is the size of what we are doing. And sorry, I think I jumped a particular stage. Be close to the So the next thing is to get you take your your big tools already there, to take your rectangle tool. The rectangle tool will give you the size of what you want to design. So since we are replicating a particular design already, so just take your rectangle tool and draw on this to pick the size. I want to zoom in so that I'll be able to see it. Aha. So to pick the size like that. So now the next thing is you want to curve this place. Don't forget this curve side, you can see it on the property because of the rectangle property we are using. So of course this will be uploaded on the channel for uh for what do I call it now? What do they call it now? For the broadcast, okay, for the broadcast. So you see what happens? This is 0.5, but the 0.5 is too much. Let's change it to 0.25. Still, to me, the 0.525 is too much. Let's change it to 0.17. So this will be 0.17. So automatically, and 1.5, it will be 0.15. Okay. Open this lock. Then change this one to 0.1. 0.15. So after getting the corner roundness, that's the corner roundness. The next thing is we want to look at this background because this is the major thing. So let's see what will happen. Then I will duplicate this rectangle. Duplicating, I will Control D. Don't forget this. I want to Control D. Control D. Once you press Control D, you have two of it. Here you see, I'm already having two of that. So there are many ways I can do this, but you can follow me with this. So I will unlock this place. I will remove this corner here, corner roundness here. The one at the top right, I will remove it at 0. The one at the top left, I remove it at 0. Then I will adjust this thing and bring it down here. I adjust this. Somebody wants to join, so it's asking for the link. So let me quickly join the person. He actually wants to join us. Sorry, please. Okay, so now I think okay. So okay, the person will join us in a few minutes. So now, if you look at what, because in graphics you have to be detailed, you have to notice everything. Now, when I adjusted that, see what happens. It affected this corner roundness. So I'm going to take it back up. Then I'm going to do something like this. I want to convert this thing to curve. I want to convert this to curve so that it won't be, it will change the shape from rectangle to ordinary shape. So if you go to the property, click convert to curve. You want to click it and change it to ordinary shape. Then take your shape tool. Shape tool work on node. Well, node means meeting point of two lines. So I'm selecting this node and this node, then bringing it down. I'm using my arrow. I'm not supposed to use arrow. I can easily select it like this, then bring it down. Now, if you look at it, it doesn't affect anything here. It still looks the same way. So now, after bringing it down, I want to bring it out to this. I have to bring it out to this place. Let's say to this place. Anyway. Okay. So after bringing that there, I want to curve it. I'm using my shape tool. With the shape tool, I click the line, right click to curve, then I can easily bring it down like this. Then click one of the corner, then adjust it something like this, something like that. But I won't be through with that. This is what I actually want to do. Going by my freehand tool, I want to draw a rectangle, 3-sided angle. I'm clicking this one angle there. This angle to be the second one. Double click here, then I'm closing that one. You understand what I'm doing? You will get it, don't worry. You just so I'm with the shape tool, I'm clicking this, I'm converting that to curve, I'm bringing it up, pushing it up, pushing it up. So you know what I'm trying to do? I'm trying to get that up. So okay, it remains small. Okay, good. So let's work on this other one. I think that one should be okay. Let's work on this other one. Right click that one to convert it to curve. Use the, okay, this one will go up. This one will go down. I have to know the one that working on. You see? I'm sure my network is still good. Can you see? Something like that. It can be perfect. can be perfect, something like that, something like that, something like that. So you can pick the color, use your color eyedropper here, select this color and click. Can you see? Duplicate this thing, Ctrl D, flip it, flip, mirror. Just so you can come inside. Come inside. Then see, shift it up, then get the color, then drop it here. Then you have to adjust this thing because it doesn't really look like the other one. I have to adjust it, so you have to select this, bring it down here, select this. Okay, where is the other one? Okay. Look, you have to practice this thing. That is the major thing. That is the essence. You have to practice this thing. If you don't practice it and you expect that this thing will drop on your head like oranges, nothing is going to be. Okay. I'm not satisfied with it anyway, actually, but you can manage it. Then you okay, so I will remove the line. I will right click, no line. This one is no line, but you can see my arrow now. Left click this one or this one to remove the line. This one, I think it has white line. I think there is a white line. Just hand, there is a white line there, so just put the white line. Right click, something like that. I'm going to select everything and bring it out so that I can see what I've done actually. Oops. Can you see? So to mean, okay, there is something down there, down here. I think I'm going to use this color. Let me bring it up. Cut, click to select it. Okay. Shift, page up, that, then you click, bring this up. It covers it, so it's not supposed to cover it, so you must know what to do. Bring this down, bring it down. Bring this down, okay, so this one is not supposed to show, so bring it down, to hide it, push this one up, something like that, I hope so, something like that. It's not as neat as anything, it's not really neat as well, but I think it's still something, I don't know. If you're able to get this thing, you see what really matters is I did some manipulation. You understand? So now I will do the same thing on this one because I know that may be your major challenge. All these tests, typing names, adjusting names, it shouldn't be your challenge because you can easily use this one. You can easily use your test too. You understand? To click this one, to type names on do, then you can just adjust that one, put it there. You understand? We're still going to work on that. I think we've worked on it before anyway, but you understand? Something like that. Mr. Adeson, you're most welcome. So now I will do the same thing on this thing. I want us to work on this. The reason why I'm working on this is so that I'll be able to get the concept of that curve. I hope you understand. So let's do something like this. The first thing is to draw this. By the time you are working on what do you call it now? On logo, you understand this thing very well. So now don't forget we use 0.15 on all the corner. I will lock this place so that I can just 0.15 enter so that it can actually work on every corner. So I will duplicate, Ctrl D. After duplicating, I will remove the corner rounded from this. I will unlock. I will remove the corner rounded from this top because I want to move that side. So I will remove it here. Then I won't bring it down like this because it may affect. Okay, it doesn't even affect it. Oh, it affected it. So I will use my shape tool again to select the two corners. Have I converted it to curve? No. I have to convert it to curve. then select it, then press Ctrl and bring it down. Let me drop it here. Let me drop it there. So the next thing is to get these two corners. Don't forget, I think there should be one trick I can even use for this corner. There should be one trick. Let me use a straight. Okay, I don't want to use a straight now. Okay, let me go ahead and still draw it the way we did the other time. Let me go ahead. I'm going to use the freehand tool again. Click one, that is a node. Node is a meeting point. Double click to continue. Can you see? Then this is another point. Double click. Then don't double click the second to the last point. Just click. Then go to your property and click close. It will close it for you. Can you understand like that? Okay. So then I am going to select this thing. Don't forget them. I'm going to convert each of this line to curve. This especially the two here. So let me do this one first. I can easily right click or go to the property. Oops. What up is not showing there. Okay, let me use this one. Can easily right click. Okay, can you see? To curve. I've converted this place to curve. So I can easily drag it like that. So this one too, I'll be converted to curve. So I can easily drag it like that. And I can work with this. It has to undo. My boy is here clapping for me. Imagine. He wants to know what I'm doing. He has been listening to my class. You see what's like this, something like that. I think he's interested in graphics. So you have to be sure, you have to be very careful what you are working on, because if you look at the color, you can see that those handles are actually colliding with one another. So you hardly see, but it's because we are actually working on a particular image. That is why it's like that. If you are working freely, okay, I will select everything and bring it out. Body will say how we're going to get it, don't worry. Okay. So I'll select everything and bring it out. So this is actually what I'm working on. I will duplicate this, then mirror it, then bring it here, button. Then I will flip it like this. Do we have something like that? Is there something like that? Okay, no. I will flip. Okay, it's supposed to be like that. It's supposed to be just with something behind. The one thing is they are resting on one another. Resting on one another. I know there are shorter ways. There are shorter ways I can do this, I will be doing it. But if you don't understand this one, that is not short. How are you going to understand the short step? So something like this. Okay, so let's the color. I want to pick this color. I use my eyedropper. Pick the color, put it here. I think the same color. Okay, at the top. Same color at the top. Then pick this other color. Eyedropper. Pick the color. Drop it here. So I'm removing the line. Just click. Right click, no line. Right click, no line. Then right click, no line. Then this one you have to shift it up a bit. Then while shifting it up, discover something there. I will give this one white outline. I will give this one white outline. Then this one is showing up here. It's not supposed to show, so I will use my shape tool. I will double click to give me a node, then just drag it down so that it will be able to hide that one. I hope you can get this thing. I just hope you get this thing. I hope you get this thing. I hope you get this thing. We are going to start working on logo very soon. But what will encourage me, because today I was even looking at it with the class, because I want you to somebody, at least one, if it is only one person that can do this thing, I will appreciate it. It will actually give me a coverage. You understand? Especially this one. This one is simple, it doesn't have those kind of things. This one is just your line directly. Then you duplicate this one after getting the corner roundness, just like this. Then you convert this to curve. Then you just this one, see the middle here. Middle here, don't forget. Anywhere you see middle, meeting point, you can double click with your shape tool. You create, you understand? You create a meeting point like that. Then you click this one, you drag this one, you drag this one. Can you see? This one is very simple. So then this one you can easily just take your shape tool, your freehand tool, click, yeah, double click, yeah, double click, yeah, click, then close it. Then something like that. Then this one you can duplicate it and then flip it and bring it down. Can you see? It's just as This one is very simple. So if you can, somebody can do this thing for me and post it on the platform. You know, just pick the color. This one is very simple. Then this one to pick the color. Oh, sorry, pick the color. Very simple. You don't need rocket science. You know, my pastor will say, my daddy will say, you don't need rocket science. You understand? You just do something. I want to be sure you are following, and I want to be sure you are getting what you're actually doing. And the major way you can actually show that is when you're able to do one thing like this. One thing like this. So by next class, we are going to start designing color, logo, and we are going to start with the school logo. You understand? It may look simple, but you must know how to do. Once you know how to do a particular thing, you'll be able to repeat it. You'll be able to apply the idea in another place. That's the essence. The idea you get here, you'll be able to apply it in another place. You understand? That's the essence of looking for already designed work, so that you'll be able to explain the concept of what they did, and you'll be able to apply that concept into your own work. Do you understand? So this training is a long one. It's not fixed 3-4 days, so that's why it's free. So be free to invite anybody and be free to join. It's every Tuesday. That's why we make it once in a week. Once in a week, Tuesday, 8 p.m. So I would like to see you again next week. And don't know if there's any question. The reason why I don't really always want to ask questions in a live class like this is probably so that the length of the training will be long. I think presently we use 5 minutes now. You know, but I hope. And if you still want to ask questions, maybe you want to raise your hand. Maybe just an opportunity for today. If you want to ask questions, just raise your hand so I can easily allow you to speak. Understand? Or this is what I will do. I will just I'll mute everybody. So if you want to raise your hand, I will allow you to speak here. So if you want to ask any question, just unmute yourself and say something just between few seconds. Anybody? Okay, Samuel.
Yes, sir.
Okay, go ahead.
Yes, sir. No, I didn't have questions, sir.
Okay, go ahead. Okay, you don't have questions?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah, anybody? Victor, any question? Medina, any question?
I don't have any question. Sir. For now.
Okay, for now. Okay. Mr. Desoya, Moses, any question? I know you are just joining us, and I thank you for joining us today. Okay, no question. I will take that to no question. So please, by next week.
Yes, I don't really have any question because I joined the live along. So maybe if I cross check everything back, I can have understanding of it. Although I'm into it before, but not that expert. I will check it.
So now we are going to call. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, one. So we are going to call the class close now, and I'm going to post it on our platform to be able to access it to go through it. But please, I want just only one person to try any of these business cards and post it on the platform. You know, we have a discussion platform. You can post it there. If you don't want to post it on the discussion platform, you can send it directly to me on my Telegram page. You understand? So I think so. Once you post it to me, I can easily send it to the general platform so everybody can have access and to talk about it. So by next class, we start the designing of logo. But I want somebody, don't forget to have done one thing or the other. So thank you very much, and then stay blessed. I appreciate every one of you. Take care. Bye for now.